After stealing $11,000. Hold on, let's see this one.
So I just can't just go
And lottery tickets?
No.
Why?
More like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
More like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So.
But you don't have it on video that is.
I have.
It's 50 million videos in
I'm just saying.
We've all tried our luck with the lottery. Buy a ticket, scratch, and hope for a miracle. But what
Lotto
if that
tickets are
miracle
off-
never stood a
off
chance
limit?
because
Isn't
the
that like a
cashier
federal
had already
charge, too?
pocketed the winners? Meet a
Some shit.
Winn-Dixie cashier, a single
I'm taking
mom who
notes
didn't
for
just
interview
dream of
expert.
winning the lottery. She rigged it. She stole over $11,000 in scratch-offs and found a way to turn losing tickets into winners, hoping it would balance the register and keep everything under the radar. But the scheme fell apart when the Florida lottery noticed they'd overpaid thousands of dollars to winners. An investigation caught her on camera, scanning only the winning tickets while leaving everyone else empty-handed. Here's what happened next.
I'd rather trap than steal / rob, to be honest. Hey, I don't blame nobody for whatever they gotta do, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. To each their own, bro.
We started seeing some lottery shortage that were here for instant ticketing online.
I just would never condone stealing or killing.
It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on to present.
So since July, this individual's been selecting lottery cards.
Lottery cards, playing online tickets. Yes.
Okay. Can we go back in there for me real quick?
And you said what was going on, if I could try to.
I don't know what's going on, so I can.
No, that's because I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door. And
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
She know damn well she's scared.
So I have her on video, selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them if they were. And then there's also another process on the cash register where, like if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can.
Oh, I didn't know that, King. That's crazy.
And then put in the dollar amount, and then we pay that out. Well, she figured out that she could do that even without a winning ticket, and everything's still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, okay, well, we paid out more redemption than what we received.
Okay.
And so that's when all this started unfolding. So we're looking at total that I can prove that she took was $10,653, something like that, during that time period.
Every instance on video. Okay?
Every instance on video, I got it all on a thumb drive for you. Everything instance on video, I've got the...
Yo, that's crazy. So, this is what she's doing. Bro, someone stole $1,200 of steaks from the store and dipped. Never heard from again. Yo, y'all want to know something crazy? So, I used to work at Wawa before. And somebody literally walked behind the register and stole cartons and cartons of cigarettes. That shit crazy. He definitely hit a lick, bro. Each pack is like $10.
Shows our redemptions on our register, and then all of the redemptions on the Florida lottery terminal. Since we don't own that, I had to get that through the state, and that shows everything of what ticket she scanned, what the value is on an Excel spreadsheet. So
Is there
that's how
any
I
type
handle
of
everything.
login for her information?
No.
Doesn't matter. The machine is a machine. Anybody
The
can
machine's
do
a
it.
machine, anybody can do it, but it's her scheduled shift. And obviously on video, she's the only one at the liquor store because we usually only work one person at the liquor store at the time. So.
So basically, she's been taking lottery tickets, scanning the bottom if they're winners or not. If they're not winners, they don't away. If they are winners, she scans them, takes the money. And she found a way to make a lottery ticket a winner every time.
Wait, what?
And it's been going on since July. They have a thumb drive full of all the.
It started July 2nd, I think was the first day that we discovered it.
Bro, all that for 11,000. Locked out.
So you have like date and times written out? You have anything written out yet or no?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel spreadsheets.
So she's basically taking lottery tickets, scanning them. But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
Okay.
You said.
My understanding.
For gameplay.
But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
Okay.
You said.
Sorry, I didn't know what's going on for a cup of coffee.
I will tell you, we're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have.
It's about to get
Trying to
spicy.
figure out if we're taking it down or not taking it down.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you
Hey, you know the big boxes
I
at the
know, I will
bottom
let
drawers?
you
Those
know.
are $100 a
Okay.
piece. Yeah, the
Hold
big
it
one,
down for me.
the packs of them. Yeah, I think it's like 112 or some shit like that.
I have a 7-year-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's
Yeah.
going on, and
Just
then
take a
what
seat
we
for me,
can
we'll
do
figure it out.
is, you know, they'll let you make those arrangements.
So I just can't just go home.
No.
Why?
Because the allegations I guess we have going on
They still
against you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well now that they did their investigation. Now they can tell us what they have
No,
going
he
on.
said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July, okay? So
Hold on,
it's not
Ernie.
more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of it's over.
$11,000?
Okay, so,
Explain to you, it was like.
He said,
Plug numbers and ticket numbers.
so yes, we're gonna,
Go, hey, track these.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, this is about I got.
Appreciate you guys, boys.
Let me see.
That's crazy.
want that back or?
She's right, she's adding to it.
Okay.
She like some girl I used to go to high school with.
They do instant lottery redemption as a hand key,
Right.
and then they put $30.
Oh my god, I gotta sneeze again.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly, the state sends us a bill that says, hey,
You actually overpaid something.
we overpaid the redemption because she figured out that she could just do that instant lottery redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of the
Whether
cash.
or a fake. Correct. Or not,
No,
loser. Winner or
not even
loser.
having a ticket. Not even having a ticket. She just goes up to the register and goes instant lottery redemptions, $100.
Oh,
$100.
she's stealing it just like that?
Computerized. Is that normal practice?
Holy crap.
In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without.
It's not even nothing to figure out. She's just doing it. That's just stupid.
That might need to be addressed. But
Yeah.
That's just dead ass stupid. Hold
they
up.
gave her that opportunity.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I gotta blow my nose. What's going on in this video? Hold on. Give me a second. Oh my god. Whew. Oh man. That's what I'm saying, dumb as fuck. Yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Think about it. She's literally like, there's no way you're gonna get away with that. It don't matter how much money you making right away. There's no way you getting away with it. And it's gonna be quick as fuck to get caught up. They literally do audits every month. Or whatever that shit's called. That shit's crazy, bro.
And then she played some online stuff too. I mean, the online's probably a couple $100, but the rest adds up to the. You know,
This guy's enjoying all of this. He's just laughing.
$600 something.
Okay.
Do you have a printout of the
I didn't
total?
print it out because it was just so big. I mean, these reports are
This
massive.
PDF that you have, this USB that you have, what is on it?
I've got all the video of all her doing all this stuff. I have all the receipts of
Video, security.
security video. Yeah,
Timestamp and date?
yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file that has all the video, one file that has
You okay?
all
Oh shit! Scared the hell out of me.
How long has been out here?
Huh?
I've just been out here.
She also figured out that if
So I just saw that she got up over there and you moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But I do need this data.
right.
So
That's what I'm trying to figure out because people in my neighborhood make sure they get off the van in the bus. So I'm trying to think who went around my house that I
I
know.
would try to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So while we're figuring out stuff out here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask them, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago? And
I will
that's
gladly ask you. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, for your kids and
so
stuff.
one to jail.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Bro, you
Because apparently you stole
stole.
almost $11,000 from
And
this
like
business.
the head Corey in charge that run this
I'm
store,
not-
they had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But
it.
let me, like I said, let me figure
Bro,
out what they have over here.
what you mean they
And so
wrote
we see
you
if they can
up
pick
for
your
it?
kids up
Yo,
just
bro.
in case if you do have
Yo,
to go to
bro.
jail.
If you get caught, yo, bro. Oh man, if this, y'all should never even be doing no nut shit like this. But let's just say, if you was in her shoes, bro, if they wrote you up for this shit, you gonna wait 2 extra months? The fuck you think is gonna happen? If they wrote you up for stealing already, why would you wait at that job? Like, what?
That's the
Okay.
thing. I'm trying to think who can I call. My family don't stay here. They stay in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends at Child Protective Services.
So can I call y'all one of the police officers that used to work with you guys?
Used to or does?
So
Or,
alright,
I don't know.
so
I don't know if
Corey in
they're.
charge didn't tell you about
Nah,
the
she
meeting
finally
we
put
had?
her with her hand in the jar. This shit is
See,
crazy.
now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told
Yeah,
you.
all
You
this.
just
We've been going
can't
on for
interrupt.
some-
We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
Hop on a game on the guys. Nah, I'm already done
She
playing, bro.
walked me in the
No.
bathroom.
No.
I'm pleading. Like,
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids, okay? I'm helping you, that, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that.
So I can't even go.
We have to listen to.
It's mine. You're in my custody right now. You're not free to go. You're under
Why she
investigative
keeps-
detention right now, okay?
Yo, bro, why she keeps looking at the manager like the manager's gonna save her? Like, bro, you think you in school? You a grown ass woman, bro. The cop is telling you not going nowhere, and you're gonna look to your manager like, I can't pee. You think the manager's gonna say, no, officer, let her go pee right now? Like, what the fuck?
Okay? You know what that
I
means?
also want to talk to them.
Okay.
Celebration or whatever.
Okay.
So what was the question?
Just the actual total amount, see if we can just put.
I see.
Oh, somebody picked
Let me
up.
ask you a question. If a police standing in front of me, they could deny me for using the restroom?
You using your phone call for that? Yo, bro, if somebody calls my phone and asks me, yo, if the police is in front of me and they say I can't use the bathroom, I can't use the bathroom, I'll be like, bro, are you, yo, bro, I'm gonna hang up, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Do you hear how dumb that sounds? You just call somebody and ask them. If a police is standing in front of me and they say I can't use the bathroom, that means I can't use the bathroom? Motherfucker, piss on yourself. Piss on yourself. Like, what do you mean? What the officer's saying you can't go? Like, why would you waste your phone call on that? Find somebody to take care of the kids. Like, what?
You gotta tell them why we're in front of you. You're making accusations of you stealing $11,000 from Winn-Dixie.
Say it again, Auntie. Okay, because when I started back over here, he said that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like, he telling me no, I cannot go. I just asked him. He said no, she can't even go with me. He said I have to stand here.
Cool.
Yes. Yes.
Just for that email to that email right there.
Oh, they're about to take her to jail. She's going to jail.
She said if a female could pull me, I should be able to go.
It has to be law enforcement.
Y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no
No, I
windows
cannot.
in the
No,
bathroom.
Do you have I need a female reference of that.
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no.
you have that
Driving.
female officer come here that's going to search you prior to going to the
Oh,
bathroom.
she could search me. You want me to take it?
No,
Want to see
no,
my
no,
pocket?
no.
No, I wasn't opening my clothes.
Sad.
This was in my
You're
pocket.
fine. But no,
These only thing in here is milk.
She kind of slow, not gonna lie.
you are fine.
She just need to stop talking.
He's
It's
saying
done
no, I
already.
still can't go.
But why don't you ask her, see if she will
Yes.
go pick up your little ones just in case you do have to come up here.
I cannot hear you. Okay.
She bullshitting, bro. You're not talking your way out of this one.
She said the same thing you said.
What?
I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I call somebody who used to work for the police department.
Okay.
She said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my ear.
Correct.
So, Mr. Art, so they didn't tell you about the write-up they gave me for that?
What's that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation we had in here? Because I had it with Charles in court.
That's fine. I mean,
But this is about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point, we didn't know where the loss was coming from.
He said the lotto is messing up. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the.
Just upstairs and see
What's your money?
What I'm time to do.
Yeah, these people's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, how you stealing? And then you gonna like, bro, what? Like the way like thieves think makes no sense. It just don't make sense. Why would you steal? Like, how do you think you're gonna get away with stealing from a like, bro, lotto, or just in general? Like, how you think you're gonna get away with stealing? And I'm talking about big amounts of money. Like that has to be tracked. You know what I'm trying to say? It's one thing if you work at fucking Walgreens or some shit and you stealing a candy bar and eating it. That's one thing, but bro, you stealing from the register? You okay? Like, bro, I understand if you every now and then you know what I mean? You steal a fucking water bottle or some shit, but you stealing money, hundreds and thousands of dollars, $11,000, and you got a write up? You still wouldn't get the fuck out of there? Hell no, bro.
Yeah, so apparently 3 days ago, lottery police got contacted by Winn-Dixie.
And now you got
about it.
detectives involved.
They've
Oh my
compiled all the
god.
paperwork and all like the files and everything for Winn-Dixie.
It just makes no
So there's
sense.
a PDF up here with like tons of information on it about video surveillance. I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. Like 11 grand. Over 5 months, man. I mean that's corporate. Well, it's theft.
11 grand in 5 months. Holy shit. What the hell is this? I'm doing reactions right now.
It's grand theft.
What's good, bro?
So,
Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
crazy. We can see Marvel Robbins at the bottom. Wow, I don't know that.
well, they just knew about it 3 weeks ago
Thank you, bro.
because they got alerted by the state regarding, I guess, basically they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said like, oh, you're over this amount because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go in, just go to the computer and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. Okay. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it, contacted lottery police. Lottery police sent them all the information.
Yeah,
I
these
guess he just got the
detectives,
rest of the
like,
information
you know, this is the
from
real deal right
2 days
here.
ago, and then I guess
Like when the detectives pull up, bro, they got their badges out, bro. They look mad professional. Imagine your boy being detectives.
so nobody's talked to her yet. And I guess lottery police said that they have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this, and that it's just simple grand theft. And if you need him to come to the station to
She's stealing from the company. She stole $11,000
paperwork,
in lottery
how to
tickets.
read it, and all this other kind of stuff,
already, so.
they'll be more than happy to come do that. Like, I
You heard
understand
that?
why
Lottery
they
police,
just
they got their
do
own
it,
police,
but-
bro. That's crazy.
So I just need you to fill out a statement form. Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put
There's so many different types of departments and shit, and law enforcement is fucking insane.
her information.
Okay.
And then let's just make this the easy way. So on the statement form, just write, on this date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You begin an investigation, which you ultimately determine that from this month, this day, to this month, this day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contact the lottery police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah,
of
like all the video and all the register transaction was from us,
Okay.
and then I had to go through the state to get their lottery terminal reports.
And that's like
what I contacted.
The scans of the actual
The
like.
scans, right.
And then just say you got all of that information. Just say that it's been determined that the total amount of theft from business or whatever is X amount of dollars, and then just put in there that you wish to pursue charges.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into yours.
Right. I mean, everything's on the thumb drive. So
Yeah. Well,
I know it's going to take some time to do day by day and each time, and
That's
a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably gonna be she. Absolutely depending on what she says in the interview, or if she doesn't, then we'll have probably release her while we.
I mean, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is see what time she clocked in, and then you see what time she clocked out, and in that clock in and clock out radius, you see how many withdrawals you had, and you compare it, and then each time there's a withdrawal, you know what I'm trying to say? You just look at the cameras. You can low-key fly through that.
Kind of in depth for once, right? So.
They showed her, yeah, they showed her already.
The state has 33 days to find the chargers.
They're about to arrest her
now.
now.
Really make sense of it for them, then they're going to drop it. So,
Obviously, the only thing I'm worried about is restitution. So obviously, I have to go through the prosecution part to get that.
So is it Winn-Dixie that's at a loss, or is it Florida Lottery?
I'm at a loss for the value of the tickets.
Okay.
Now, the cases that I've worked for in the past is we'll prosecute for the value of the tickets because that's my loss, and then the state goes after that person for the winnings of those fraud tickets.
Okay.
So that's what usually happens.
So that's even more in depth for the Florida Lottery.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the total value for the
For my loss is 10,000. Yeah, 10,653
That's
for
crazy.
the just the
for
lottery?
the tickets. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that don't necessarily mean it's all her, but at the same
Triple
time.
that.
Probably.
Yeah, depending on what you.
Yeah. So, like I said, just on that, just kind of like, just
10K, that's
this
what I'm
day we
saying.
found out about this.
But there's just no way you're going to get away with that.
Begin an investigation, and just kind of the format of it. So, because I'll more likely I'll.
No matter how much it is,
a brief
it's in the
just got
system.
your reference to this is what you
Right.
said. It was handed over to them to
Okay.
spend the more manpower time to sit there and go through everything.
So what's most likely going to happen is they're going to take the initial report. It'll come up to us. And then we'll kind of look
Dumb
at
crime,
it,
that's what I'm
provide
saying.
them, and kind of make sense of it for the state, and then file the charges.
Okay.
So as long as I get it through the courts, I mean that's my.
I want to see if they're going to arrest her,
restitution
though.
too.
Yeah. Okay. Don't
Let me
you
grab
bet too
my
much on
laptop and then
that.
I'll go from there.
All right. Who do you want to do Miranda an interview?
You have more knowledge of it. You feel comfortable going through it?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but I'll give it a shot.
Just to understand, at least I understand.
Yeah.
So you can look at it.
Who wants to share the break on it? I just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
You can read my Miranda rights.
I am, yes.
Send me up for the jail.
I didn't say that, but
I know that-
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation, in order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. Somebody said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? So, what was your first name? It states that the Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now or have him or her present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost.
Damn, that's a long
If you
list.
desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during the interview, just speak up at any time. If at any time hereafter you wish to remain silent or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped. Do you understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Okay.
In her redacted confession, the suspect admitted to taking lottery tickets to cover basic necessities like milk and other items for her newborn.
She redacted it. I mean,
She also
lawyered up and
revealed that
everything.
this
They told her
wasn't
to
a
redact it.
one-time thing. It had been going on for about 2 months. Her method was straightforward. Keep the winning tickets, cash them in, and throw away the losers. It seemed foolproof, but eventually her luck ran out.
Okay. But just
That's crazy.
there are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, you need to contact us, Salvation Army, Rescue Outreach Mission. There's a whole different slew of things out there, okay? We have a pamphlet at our police department, which is
My address.
so I know where you live, to make sure all your information's right, okay? There are pamphlets we have that have
Why is she making that face?
100 different types of resources out there.
Okay, well, okay, what else do my address?
So I know where you live.
Why you gotta know what I live?
For a report.
My address has to be on the report?
Everything will be on a report. This is what's happening, okay? You're gonna take a ride to jail, okay? So sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on.
Okay.
You catch
Well,
my house.
hang tight. We have some things that need
Bro,
to be
why
handled.
you didn't ask your
So have a
aunt?
seat.
Okay, what would be the
Oh,
charge?
she's probably not
Grand
living
theft
there.
and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and atomize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So
So if she stole like 17 times, she's gonna have 17
2
different
felonies.
charges?
But it's
Correct.
1 count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get no bond, okay?
I believe there is. Don't quote me on it, though.
Nah,
All right,
that's
so
crazy.
have a seat.
So y'all gotta arrest me inside
Just,
here?
hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on. Oh.
Come on, can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. Do it right here. I don't even need a statement.
Hurt my arm.
Okay, well, I'm trying to put your arms around your back.
Like you're praying, like this. Like you're praying.
Stop
No,
pulling.
that's embarrassing.
Please.
She thought she was the number 1 dude. I'm dead. Nah, that's embarrassing. Damn,
Stop
she's.
pulling. Do you understand that?
Down the stairs. I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter. You're
What
pulling
the
from me.
fuck?
You don't do anything.
Did she just say I'm running down the stairs? I don't walk down the stairs while you're being like, bro. At this point, you're already handcuffed. Why are you gonna try to add extra charges? What if you would have made the officer trip? What if the officer would have tripped and broke his fucking leg? That would have been on you. She started running down the shit, bro. Like, look at this shit. Yo, she flew down the stairs. I would have been tight. Look at this shit. Damn.
Stop pulling. Do you understand
What the
that?
fuck?
I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter.
What?
Stop pulling. Do you understand
I'm running
that?
down the stairs. I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
I'm running down the stairs. I don't walk down the stairs. What the fuck is... Nah, bro. This what I'm saying, bro. Like... That don't make
Doesn't
no
matter. You're
sense.
pulling
Something gotta
from
be
me.
off.
You don't do anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you understand that?
My hand was on your couch.
I'll do that in the car. I'm not happy. Just leave me
Huh?
alone.
The suspect was ultimately charged
tight.
with felony grand theft and sentenced to 2 years of probation. However, after violating her probation, she ended up serving 8 months behind bars.
That's
The
crazy.
real question is, with all those tickets she scratched, did she ever think the jackpot she'd hit would be a cell? Drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe.
I almost disliked the video because of that. Why would they even add that in?